So Cox Communications, I don't know how many people really know Cox Communications. You do. Fantastic. So we're the third largest cable company in America. Uh, we come with all the challenges of what we are going to do and how we are going to be relevant in the future. So there's a lot of things that I'll just give you an introduction what we are. So if you look at Cox family of business, it's a private company. So Cox Communication is just one of the what I would call as vertical arms of Cox Enterprises. So we are all into business. We are into residential services. We have actually started mobile services. We are a huge bag is Cox Auto. People don't understand that we are the biggest Cox Auto auction house in the world, right? And then we have the Cox Enterprises. So one of the focuses of the family is how do we make tomorrow better? So if you look at some of the things that we do, OpenGov, Cox Farms, Grows Edge, Nexus, all these guys, all these things are actually towards being making tomorrow better. So that's basically what it is. Now, what is the future vision? I didn't go into the network diagrams and everything else because I wanted to give a huge, a highlight view. Number one, by 2034, we are going to increase our residential homes. We manage residential homes. We actually, Cox Communities is more around MDUs and how do we actually work with MDUs and offer service out there. And then the biggest one is small, medium business. So Cox business is all about going B2B, right? And then the one thing that's missing out here, which I should have put in, is Cox Wireless. We started Cox Wireless about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and seems to be doing pretty well. I can't go into numbers, anything else, but I would say that we're more than happy as to how it's expanding and how we are growing. And then at the end of the day, on the other side is all about business technologies. So if you see a problem, it's multifaceted. We have a lot of different things. Some things that were done, like 20 years ago, and we should be knowing that too, because there are things that exist as part of the legacy network. How do we evolve that legacy network to actually remove the costs, but more importantly, align with how the business and business models are evolving? So there's something that I actually hear a lot is that we need to know the use case before we can start designing something. Those days are over in my mind. Because use cases back in the day used to take a year, 2 years to actually come out. Now it comes out in weeks and months. So we need a network that can be what I call as a programmable data-driven network. So you can actually reprogram your network to align with the latest business model. And that's what we are really looking at doing.